Okay. Hey, what's up? We're back on Spotify with Stefs Rock Show. We've got a couple members of Total Recall. Thanks for coming by.
Absolutely. Fun to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
If you guys missed it, this is our second time. So Total Recall does 90s covers. But before this band, we're going to jump back in time. They gave me their album, so I got to listen to it. And Lift Alternative, were you guys both in it, or was it, Tony, just your project?
It honestly, we started the band together. So Nate and our drummer Jeff were in a band called Automatic Rival, and then when they broke up, I had opened for them several times, so we knew each other. Started the band, then added David as our guitar and keyboardist, and we just decided. I think we were just starting a band in general, and then we were like, okay, if we have a cover band, we want to have expectations. If you come to see Total Recall, you're getting like the '90s covers, and then if you come to see Lift Alternative, we even changed it at some point because there was many bands called Lift, and our Spotify got messy. So
yeah, we didn't plan ahead and copyright our name.
Yeah,
that's
so whoops. But so our second album's Lift Alternative. Our first album's still under Lift, so we do have 2 albums of original music. But then, it's a good problem to have. Our cover band has been successful, so successful that it kind of swallowed our creativity a little bit. But we are proud of the 2 albums that we have up on Spotify, and it certainly takes a lot of influence from our, 90s, early 2000s covers. It really, I am very proud of both those albums that we made together. But same exact band, 2 names.
Okay, same band. And there's a lot to say. There's people making hundreds of thousands of dollars off cover bands, that's really popular, and it's a great thing to do. Would you ever be able to kind of open as Lift Alternative and then get into more cover bands, or have you guys ever tried that?
We've played several shows as Lift Alternative. I think our first show that we did, we opened for the Brodies, local legends in Sacramento. Nice. And we've had a bunch of different shows over the years. I know we've done the Powerhouse Pub Wednesday night feature thing. And it's just come to a point where, we could probably commit to, maybe opening a Total Recall show with a few originals or mixing it in. We have played a few originals here and there when people request them. And so I'm probably open to it. It does have to flow and make sense. Like if you just start ripping off like several original tunes in the middle of a Total Recall set, people are going to give you the side eye. So if we can
give the people what they want.
Yeah, it definitely is an interesting thing that I wish we could do a little bit more of the original stuff, and maybe we will. But at the same time, it is like balancing our, family schedule, work schedule, cover band schedule, and then you really do have to grind. Like I really admire a lot of the local folks that are doing original music. I know we played a show with it was at Movement Brewing with Band of Coyotes, so shout out to them. Great stuff. I think they mixed in a couple covers, but like overall they go out, they do their originals, and it's certainly a grind, but it's also amazing. So we'll see.
We'll see. I wore my flannel for you guys today, to be 90s. And I've seen you guys live. You guys are great. You guys play all over in Haggin Oaks sometimes too. I do a charity event once a year at Haggin Oaks with my kids' school. So I absolutely love that golf course. Nice. What is like, you guys play so many good songs, especially when everyone's had a couple drinks, they're getting out there dancing, having fun. What song gets like the most reaction usually?
What do you think, Nate?
Or 2 different opinions.
Yeah, there's the classics like Say It Ain't So by Weezer. There's Mr. Brightside by the Killers always gets the crowd going. But anything that's well known. I mean, there's Semi Charmed Life, Third Eye Blind, all the hits.
Yep. Well, I agree with Nate. I think Brightside was top of mind, and then in our set we at some point have a few I don't know if they're considered medleys, but we string together a few songs so there's little time in between songs, and so we'll do like a Flagpole Sitta directly into My Own Worst Enemy, directly into like Say It Ain't So,
Santeria,
directly into Santeria, and then finish it off with like, I don't know, then there'll be like a little break, and then we could do any number of songs. It could be Teen Spirit or Closing Time or something. But that is very, not to give away our secrets, but I mean, come out to a show and I know. We see it. Yeah, we used to do one that was we went, what do we do, Nate? We went Under the Bridge to Pretender to Alive by Pearl Jam, and we should do that one more. But it's that one's a little bit longer, and I don't know. We'll do it. How about we put it in the set list for Hagen Oaks August 1st? Come on.
Yeah, August 1st. And I think it's a birthday party, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, for myself, I'm turning the big 4-6 in August.
I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. That's exciting. Do you see the people that do like the baby photo shoots, like of how many inches you are and like the milestones that you're achieving when they're in their 40s? I love that. You should do
I haven't seen those.
Oh, it's cute.
Well,
I gotta come. If I'm not working, I'm gonna come out because I'm working at the new West Sac restaurant opening up in bar, the golf bar soon. So yeah, you have to check it out, called Birdies. So everybody go there. It's gonna be across from the Sutter Health Park Stadium. So
cool. Right
awesome.
On.
Yeah. You can golf simulation while you drink. So that's like the best of both worlds. Is there a 90s song that you guys have wanted to perform, but you just haven't yet, or you're still kind of perfecting, or it's something you still want to play and you haven't yet?
We're always adding to our catalog. I think we've hit most of our favorites. I mean, when you get to upwards near, around 300 songs, there aren't a lot of songs that are left off of the table, but we're still looking for songs that people will connect with at our next show, and something new, and at least new for us.
And I'll say we just played Molly 16 Candles by Sponge. So it's not even in the upper, no, we love Sponge, but as far as the grand hits of the 90s, it is, it's like a deeper track. And so I think we'll try that one out. And then the one that we haven't debuted yet, because we need our trumpet player and there's some stuff going on, but we are working on The Distance by Cake. And
cool.
It has a lot of layers to it. It's not quite, you have to have a few things going on to do that one justice. So but like Nate said, I think we just do it for ourselves. Like we just like to keep things fresh. We know the stuff that works, and that's like the core of the set list, but then we'll change things out and learn new songs. We recently learned Freak of the Week by Marvelous 3. Again, stuff that's like pushes we're really appreciative of the people who come back and see us multiple times, because then they know the hits, but then we'll be able to get away with playing Motorcycle Drive-By by Third Eye Blind, or
something a little unexpected, but that people still recognize. And you never really know what's gonna click and what isn't until you actually play it live a few times.
And maybe that you guys appreciate a lot on your own, and you're like, maybe they don't know this 90s hit yet, so I'll play it and they can find it out.
I think there might be a little bit of, we'll push songs that we really like, and then eventually it kind of becomes requested at our show. It's a weird thing. It was initially depressing, because you would be like, we're gonna play this song, everyone's gonna love it, and then like no one would recognize whatever. The song I'm thinking of is actually In the Meantime by Space Hog, but then that had a second life later, and now it actually works. But like originally we played it and everyone's like, I don't know. And then it actually had kind of an additional set of, I don't know if it was in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, or like it just can't seem to come back into the pop culture recognition. And so
it got cooler later.
We were a little early.
I vibe with that. Weird. I'll be like, oh, I'm so excited about this podcast, this band is going to be huge, and like not a lot of people listen to it. And then vice versa, I'll have someone on I don't really know, but I'm excited to have on, and it'll blow up on views. And I'm older maybe, so I don't know what the kids are watching, or I notice like the biggest views are the younger artists. So I'll ask my kids like, who are these rappers that are huge, and I'll be like, come by, I'll figure it out. Is there an artist that you guys won't perform because they're too controversial? They're just too you don't want to be kind of associated with the band or that act?
I don't know. I don't know if it's too controversial.
That doesn't go into play with like when you guys are performing. It's just about the music and not.
It has
primarily,
to fit. Yeah, it has to fit with what we do. The one that, like, as we get further into like heavier stuff, like it is tricky to pull it off. Like even when we learned Molly 16 Candles by Sponge, we played Plowed already, and sometimes that isn't like the crowd's almost not ready for it because it's just a little heavier. But we play Chop Suey by System of a Down, and people have really we've gotten a lot of compliments on it. But it is,
and he's very political too.
Yeah,
like,
but it's on the heavier side.
Yeah,
but we'll play Bulls on Parade. Well, like as long as it makes sense in the construct of the show we're playing. And then I don't know. There's probably it's less about controversy, more about like preference, maybe. And can we do it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, can we? Like, I would love to play a Nine Inch Nails song, and then we just have not figured out how it would sound good with our
setup.
Our setup. It just, I don't know exactly.
You
how
guys
it would
look
work.
Too nice too for Nine Inch Nails. Like you guys haven't done enough drugs to play Nine Inch Nails.
Maybe that's the problem.
I think that's it. That's.
I'll tell you this: Nine Inch Nails, my favorite band from 8th grade. Like beyond favorite. Love Nine Inch Nails. Still love Nine Inch Nails. But I just can't figure out how we would make it work. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of like, how do we put the components together to make it sound so it's doing the original song justice and will sound good to an audience that will enjoy it.
We may never play a Limp Bizkit song or figure out how to work in Korn or something like that.
Yeah,
but
you guys need to lose your mortgages, not pay your houses, and be homeless.
Just live on the streets for a year. Yeah,
right. And I think you could do like a Korn Nine Inch Nail vibe. Like
that. We need we need a little more edge.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, do you guys have a favorite 90s movie?
You
could only pick one.
Ooh, man.
Favorite 90s movie. Wow.
I'd probably say Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Oh man, I kind of want to trail you on that. I loved Jim Carrey growing up.
It's I think for me it's a toss up between Dumb and Dumber and Office Space. I really love those 90s comedies,
I saw both of those in the theaters. Like both of them in the theaters.
Yeah.
Timeless. Yeah, I honestly I would go. I love Dumb and Dumber. It does feel like the 90s movies, it is a little bit more like lighthearted comedy. Like that was like a height of comedy. Like, because if I were to say my favorite, like I really love the Lord of the Rings trilogy, for example, but that's early 2000s, so that doesn't count. Like there just feels like the 90s was almost the high point of the 90s is like a lot of that like fun comedy,
goofy.
Jim Carrey or Mike Myers. Or
did you guys ever see Jawbreaker?
Oh my god, I have not, but I love.
Oh my god, you
Jawbreaker.
have to. That's my favorite. It's Marilyn Manson's in the movie.
Is that right?
Yeah,
did not know that.
He's a creepy guy with a mustache at the bar that's hitting on a chick. Just random. Yeah, you got to see it. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys like popular movies of the 90s, what you think of them.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of Pulp Fiction?
Classic. Tarantino. Yeah,
I love Pulp Fiction. What was it? Feels like there was the Dane Cook bit where he was like, "We're going to Tarantino it. We'll show you the answer," and then I don't know.
Fun fact about a previous band of mine. When I was living in Davis with a bunch of buddies, we had a picture of the Pulp Fiction movie or poster in our band space, and we actually named our band Uma after Uma Thurman who was on the cover of the poster.
That was his muse for a while. They definitely had a good working relationship going on.
Loved her feet.
Yes,
from what I hear.
he's a big. Oh, you know, a lot of directors like feet. It's a thing. Like
Big
Todd
foot
Phillips,
guy.
The Hangover, obsessed with feet too. It's kind of random. Okay, what do you guys think of Jurassic Park?
Oh, the best.
So good, so quotable. It's just one of the best movies from the '90s for sure.
I'm changing my answer.
Groundbreaking effects.
Yeah, that's my. I saw it 4 times in the theater. That's my favorite '90s movie. I'm changing my answer. I got caught.
Yeah.
So, but
if a Dinosaur Island opened up right now, would you go to it?
100%. I would.
Man.
Yes.
You're in, Nate.
I am all in.
The movie, like what happens.
I've seen the movie. I don't feel like this is safe. This isn't great.
I won't take my kids, but I'll go by myself.
The fun fact about this related to our band is I'm almost positive we had Life Finds a Way or Clever Girl were suggested names for our band when we first got together. Like
I do remember
we were thinking about like 90s references. That is, those multiple Jurassic Park was references were on the table. So
yeah, nice. Okay, what about Clueless? Did you see it?
Paul Rudd. Oh,
yeah.
So dreamy.
Yeah, Alicia Silverstone certainly was a favorite of mine back in the day. And then but yeah, Paul Rudd still looks the same. It's great.
I know.
He hasn't aged.
I know it's a common thing,
ridiculous.
But like just go, it's crazy. He still does, he looks the same, but still
Did
funny.
you see Paul Rudd dress up for Halloween as Weird Al?
Yes.
It's so
and
good.
I know you're a huge Weird Al fan. So like I'm not as big of a fan as you are, but I do love Weird Al. I have a friend who's a huge Weird Al fan as well.
I'm known as his #1 fan when I go to concerts to see him. That's how bad it is.
Well, you were interviewed as his #1 fan. This is the clip, right? From
weren't you a backup dancer?
I got to backup dance for him in 2000, 25 years ago, which is
awesome.
Nuts. I know. Awesome. I'm still in love with him. I'm waiting for his wife to pass away or divorce. I'm still holding out.
Just waiting for your opportunity.
That's it. That's the love of my life.
I thought Daniel Radcliffe did a great job portraying him in the
Weird
biopic.
movie. Yeah. I have to bring up Weird Al in every podcast, and it happens by accident. I don't even have it as a question. Okay, what about Titanic?
Leo, classic Leo. Yeah.
I saw it in the theater. Not a big fan.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie. It's too long to watch, like rewatch very, too often. I do remember seeing this in the theater also, but I was at a basketball tournament. I was a basketball player in high school, and my whole team went to see it together, which seems like not the most. Not the most broy of things, but I do recall we had a team manager who was very funny, Josh, and I believe he like stood up before the movie started and looked at a group of girls that were behind us and was like, "I'm sorry, the boat sinks. Spoiler."
Oh my god.
He ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, and I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah, but it was a good time, and honestly, I don't know. It's a good movie. It's just it's hard to rewatch a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
Plus, I think there was enough room on that door for both of them to fit.
You think so?
There was totally room for Rose.
You don't think that
over and
but their weight would sink the door, right? Like then they both would die.
Maybe it's a buoyancy issue, not a space issue.
Right.
Okay, that's a good point. That it's a huge topic still online that she should have scooted over. Yeah, and someone made like how many cats could have fit with them on the door. I like that. Okay, can we play like a 90s rock quiz? So I'm going to ask you guys like 90s rock questions and you can try to answer.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Nervous.
Okay. Don't be scared.
You got this.
Okay. What band names a record Bullet with Butterfly Wings?
I mean that's oh my gosh, Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, we played the song.
yeah. Was it an album?
Nate knew, but like you couldn't get the band out, but you knew.
It's like a single record, off of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, like it was a song, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which band arrived in the 90s with numbers and nicknames such as Clown?
Was that ICP?
No. They're known as Numbers, and one of them's nicknamed Clown.
Whoa. Is it Slipknot?
Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
Nice job, Tony.
Well,
you guys haven't done any Slipknot, huh? I don't see that. I don't see that.
No, it just gets into the too heavy. Like it's not too heavy to listen to. I think there's times where we do like a lot of different types of music. It's not exclusive, but we also know what we do best. So it's
yeah. No, I get that. Okay, what year did the band Hole release their first album?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I will say 95.
Oh, I'm gonna go earlier. I'm gonna say
earlier than that.
94. Yeah.
Okay.
Tony got it.
Yeah.
Who is the lead singer of Green Day?
Oh, Billy Joe Armstrong.
There you go. You guys got it. What rock band covered a Michael Jackson song in the 90s?
Oh, Nate, you got this.
That's Alien Ant Farm.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm a huge Alien Ant Farm fan too. I think they're underrated.
Yeah. I love their first album. The Anthology.
Yeah. And they Up in the Attic was actually before that. Didn't take off like in the early 90s, and I have that album still. It's great.
Wow.
Okay, what was Pearl Jam's 1991's first album name?
10. The best.
So
good.
You guys are
off of that. And also, if you want extra, it's because they were originally named Mookie Blaylock, and his number is 10, the basketball player. That's why they named
I didn't know that.
What a terrible name for a band.
Yeah, they I think there was something where they were trying to clear the name legally, and then I don't know if it was like they're like, all right, well, we'll just have a different name, but we'll honor that original.
It's that or Pearl Jam.
Yeah. Either one.
I wonder how they settled on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is unique. What was Blink-182's original band name idea?
Oh man, that's a great question. I'm not sure I know this. Nate, you got anything on that?
No. I'm gonna.
This is good
for that one.
Yeah, this is good for the podcast. We're gonna get stumped on at least one.
It's so close to it. It was Blink-183, and it was already taken. I swear, and the rights were already owned to that band name, so they changed it to Blink-182. Isn't that random?
That's a great piece of trivia right there.
Yeah, I liked it. Okay. Great. Which 90s rock frontman that was also a drummer in a band recently was in hot water for impregnating someone that wasn't his wife?
Oh, it's our good, role model, Dave Grohl. There you go. Oh, Dave doesn't even need words. Look at that. I listened to the audiobook.
Did he didn't put it in the book, or it didn't happen yet that he had a love child outside of the marriage? Okay.
Yeah, the book came first.
Yeah. Maybe he's gonna add an additional appendix to like re-release it. It feels like maybe he should update some of that. There definitely was like one chapter where he's talking about like a crush from high school or early on in his life coming to a show and like seeing it. And in my head, I'm like, okay, this is weird. You got a wife, like, okay, but I get it. Like, it's a cool story. Like, you're a rock star. And then like soon after, it was like, oh, actually, he did this. I'm like, okay, it did have a little bit of a weird vibe there, but the book is great. So
I got to check out the book. I haven't yet. And he's not the first rock star to cheat on his wife. Unfortunately, it's a common thing within the industry.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, but not with 90s Recall. You guys are faithful. You guys
my goodness. So
100%.
faithful. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
we're the most boring. People always are like, hey, where's the party afterwards? We're like, we're cleaning up our gear and going to sleep.
Yeah. And we all have kids. So we're like, got to cook meals and put people to bed. And
I got to wake up early. I don't know. Yeah.
We're the responsible 90s cover band.
Yes.
I like it. Well, dude, thank you guys so much for coming by again. We got to do this every year. We got to come back and have a 90s podcast, an annual thing.
That would be awesome.
Yes, always fun.
Awesome. And then we are playing Hagen Oaks August 1st, Boxing Donkey September 20th. I believe that they're doing a halfway to St. Patty's Day show. And then we have a funny show up at Grand Sierra. It's not funny. It's the Beer and Chili Festival we played last year at Grand Sierra. And it's super fun. So October 18th, I believe, just plan your weekend and admission. You get to taste all the beers and all the chilies. And then there's, us where we have a slot. I forget what other bands are playing this year, but it's a really good time. So those are our upcoming public shows over the next few months.
Way cool. And I'll tag you guys so everyone can check you out and find you. But thanks so much, guys, for stopping by again.
Yeah, thanks, Steph.